from? John, stop them. Come on.
Do you always take a shot at a guy and then you just walk out before you ever give him a chance to defend
Of course he doesn't.
himself?
Just stay out of this stuff, will you? But wait a minute, Frank. Come on. Now, you asked him that question. At least give him a chance to come up with an answer.
Yes, and I'd like to hear it, too.
Oh, well then, tell us about the stolen treasure.
You know part of the story, Frank. Your wife told you it.
Yeah. Morris Black reneged on his deal. You and your divers went down there, brought the treasure up. When you got it up, you demanded a share.
I hope you covered yourself when you bought the rights to this treasure.
Well, my lawyers do their job usually well.
Well, I hope so. For your sake. This Morris Black is a real weasel. I admit I should have checked it out up front, but I was so excited about getting a chance to dive at the treasure of the San Olimandros, I didn't bother to get it checked out.
Well, this Morris Black tells me that he spent 9 years searching for that treasure.
That's right. And by the time that he hired us, he was almost out of money. But I said that we would take the dive, as long as we got a share in the take.
Mm-hmm. And you would waive your pay in return, right?
Right.
Well, you knew you were taking a chance.
Not really. You see, I knew that the treasure was there. And I knew that we were going to find it. It was only a matter of time. We spent 14 months at sea, diving for that treasure under all kinds of conditions, including 3 hurricanes.
What? You went diving in the ocean floor during a hurricane?
I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Now, we rode the hurricanes out in a boat. Before the last big storm, Morris Black sent us a note saying that he was dumping the whole expedition because he'd run out of money. Well, I wasn't about to give up. We talked the crew into staying on. We said that we would pay them once we got the treasure because I knew that we would. It was during the last big storm that everybody went a little bit crazy. They wanted to call it quits. So I made a deal with the crew. I said that we would only take 3 more dives. And if I didn't find it, that was it. On the second dive, I hit pay dirt. You see, the hurricane had uncovered a lot of the ocean floor, so the treasure was uncovered. When I took that second dive, there were doubloons lying all over that ocean bottom, just like somebody had dropped some pocket change.
Pretty incredible.
I couldn't believe my eyes. And you go 14 months diving and you come up empty-handed every time. There's only one problem. That's when Morris Black showed up. He gave us 10,000 bucks apiece. Well, I thought, hell, that's a nice bonus for staying down there for 14 months, except it wasn't a bonus. That's what he wanted to pay us for 14 months of work.
Well, the man's a crook. He should be locked up.
Well, that sounds all well and good, but he claimed he had no recollection at all of ever offering us a percentage of the take.
Well, you could have taken the man to court easily. Sure.
You think my word would hold up against a big shot like Black in court? No, you see, I knew that if I was going to get what was due me and the rest of the crew, I was going to have to take it myself.
So you stole the treasure?
Didn't feel like stealing, Frank.
It doesn't sound like it to me either. Well, but you must have known Black would have people guarding the stuff.
Oh, absolutely. That much money at stake. But I wasn't going to let any guards keep me from what was rightly mine. Besides, I think Black was so busy telling his new girlfriend what he was going to buy with all that money that he never knew what happened.
Yeah, sure, but you should have known the police would be called in.
Sure we did. Sure we did. We decided we would just let it sit for a while, until things cooled off. Then I would dive down and take a part of the share that was rightly mine. And later I was going to send Black a map and let him know exactly where the treasure had been re-sunk. Like I said, Frank, a deal is a deal. I certainly wasn't out to rip anybody off. I just wanted to take the part of the share that was rightly mine. It's not wrong to go after something that belongs to you, is it, Frank?